you. Hi guys, how are you today? Time to talk housewives. So I got two really good housewife stories for you today and one married to medicine. First, we're going to talk about Claudia Jordan dragging the hell out of Nene Leakes and, in my opinion, kicking her while she's down. Then we're going to talk about Jen Shah asking the judge to push back her court date because she needs more time. And then we're going to talk about married to medicine. What's the real reason Dr. Heavenly does not like Toya? I mean, it is what it is, people. We have got to tackle this problem. It's about time we talked about it. Okay, now let's get into it. Now let's talk about this Claudia Jordan story first. Okay, so she went on my friend Dom Natty's show a couple days ago. And listen, Dom Natty has been on the show before. We know how he interviews. He has a way of dragging things out of people that they wouldn't tell a normal interviewer. I get it. He's very good at it. You probably will go on the show not intending to say some things and end up doing so. But with that being said, I'm not feeling what she said at all, okay? She really, in my opinion, took the opportunity to kick Nene Leakes while she's down. There's no other way to look at it. That's how I feel about it. Let's take a look at the clip, and then I'll let you know my thoughts.
Now, have you had any recent interaction with Nene lately? And do you think she has become irrelevant since leaving the show?
Yeah, she has.
She's irrelevant.
She has. And I'll say this, it's a shame. Because as much as we're not cool, her and I hate her. It's like you went from making like probably $5,000 for your first season on a very unknown show. And you definitely, you didn't create the show, but you were really a big part of that show becoming successful. To go from nothing to something, into something great, and to have burnt so many bridges where no one's rushing to the rescue to put you on anything is sad. And I hate when I see people sabotage their own careers with their attitudes or their behavior, and then, you know, on the way up, if you want to act a certain way, people are gonna remember on your way down. I think she shot herself in her own foot by doing that. And maybe I think she needs to take a little bit of time, because she is charismatic and she is funny. I'll give her that. She really is.
Yeah.
Like, she's also obnoxious and difficult to work with and a victim, but then doesn't see what she does to others. But she's absolutely irrelevant right now.
And you think her ego is probably her biggest obstacle?
I do. You should know your worth, but that shouldn't come at the expense of shitting on people, being obnoxious, being mean, refusing to shoot. I mean, when we did the show, she would walk out of scenes all the time. I'm like, how does she still getting her check? Act like I can't walk off my job and expect to still get paid for the week.
Well, she would walk off set a lot, is that what you're saying? And
yeah, absolutely.
Now, let me tell you what really bugs me about what she just said. Is the things that she's saying about Nene being the designer of her own demise false? No. But what bothers me about what Claudia is saying is, first of all, you drag Nene every chance you get. It's a bad look. I mean, every time we turn around, she's coming after her, saying this, saying that, as if she is some scorned boyfriend that can't let it go. I mean, no one on the cast has dragged Nene during this time that she's going through right now with Bravo but Claudia. Everyone has taken the high road. And let me tell you why they're taking the high road, Claudia, for a couple reasons. Number one, everybody's career goes through ups and downs. Okay, so don't sit on your throne and act like you're above it all and she's down here and you're up here. Your turn is coming, especially with your love life. Okay, you couldn't keep a man if they paid you to. Now, Dominic will go on in the interview and ask her boyfriend, who was sitting next to her in the car, was he going to marry Claudia? And he was like, there's times for everything, in time. That was not a yes. This girl cannot keep a man because she's always doing this. Always, never this, just this. I mean, she is a hater from way back. She's always dragging people every chance she gets, and especially Nene. It's a bad, bad look. Number two is you never know when the tables are going to turn. Yes, Nene is down and out right now, but you never know when she might bounce back. And then when you have to face her again and looking like a hater that you are, you never know when you're going to need someone. Leave people a little bit of dignity and pride. It's one thing to talk about her on the show because that's what you're paid to do. But you've been off that show for years for bumping your gums and just being a spiteful, hateful person. The times will come around where you might need some help. And you know who's not going to help you? Nene Leakes. It's different. Think about it, guys. Nene and Kenya go at it. They go back and forth for the show. Kenya has not came out and said anything about Nene going through this. And she's being railroaded by Bravo because Andy Cohen doesn't like her. Granted, he doesn't like her because she called him a racist. You can't call your boss a racist, but is Kenya getting in the middle of that? No. Is Candy getting in the middle of that? No. Claudia, learn how to shut up. She's always talking. Light girls this, dark girls this, pretty girls this, ugly girls that. I'm the pretty girl. Me and Kenya are the pretty girl. No, you're not a pretty girl. You know what you are? You're a jackass. Now that's my thoughts. Let's move on. Now let's talk Jen Shah. Okay, Jen Shah is supposed to go to court on May 10th. She's asking the judge for more time. She doesn't want to go on May 10th. She wants to go on June 18th. That's like a month, almost a month. She says that her team needs time to go through all of the stuff that the prosecutor has handed over to them, and it is a significant amount of discovery material. I hate to say this. I shouldn't say this, but here it is. You could go to court on May 10th, June 19th, December 15th. You're still going to jail. It's not looking good. We had attorney Ronald Richards on, maybe last week or the week before, and he was saying that you are at the top of the totem pole. They already arrested, I believe, a dozen other people in this a year ago. They want you. You are the ringleader. So take all the time that you need. I doubt that the judge will give you an extension, but let's say that he does. Take your time. No matter what happens, you are going to jail. In my opinion, this is my opinion. You could run out the clock all you want. It is what it is. It's just not looking good, Jen. And they're letting you run out the clock. You're still filming as if, you're not in trouble. You're still, going to get your hair done after court last time. Like, it's just insane. But, a significant amount of evidence from the prosecutor was handed over. A significant amount. It's not looking good. That's all I can say. They're saying that they was giving 277 gigabytes of data. Oh my gosh. It is what it is, people. So I'll let you know if she gets that extension or not. Now let's move on to Dr. Heavenly. Now let's talk Married to Medicine. Okay, on the upcoming episode, Carrie is going to tell Toya that Dr. Heavenly and Contessa told her that she's much too intelligent to hang around Toya. I don't make this up, people. I do not make this up. Now, of course, when Toya finds out, she flips out and goes off on Dr. Heavenly, telling her that, you're not a woman's woman. And you know how Toya goes off. Rightfully so. That's a hell of a thing to tell somebody. Listen, well, in other words, she might have said, why do you keep hanging out with dumb people? But here's my thing with this whole thing. It's starting to feel personal. Of course, they're on a television show. They get paid to argue with each other and start a little bit of drama. That's what they do on these shows. But this is starting to feel personal to me. That's why we got to talk about it. Of course, the rumors going around town is that Dr. Heavenly doesn't like Toya because Toya is not a doctor. That's one of the rumors. Another rumor is that she's jealous of Toya. I'm starting to feel it's definitely outside of the show now. Like this, she really does not like her. It has nothing to do with starting a little shade for a storyline. I'm starting to feel like she really despises this woman. Now my thing is it because she's jealous or is it because she's not a doctor? I'm going to say both. I'm going to say multiple choice, both A and B. It's very well possible it started out that she looked down on Toya because Toya's not a doctor. But not only is Toya not a doctor, but she has everything that Dr. Heavenly has, if not more. It could possibly be both, people. I'm just saying. That's why I brought this topic up. We have to talk about it in the comment section. What the hell is going on with Dr. Heavenly? Do you guys think that this beef is really now based outside of the show? And what do you think it is? Is she jealous of Toya, or is she upset because Toya is not a doctor? Is it both? We got to talk about it down in the comments section. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, because it's not making any sense. And at this point, she's just attacking Toya, in my opinion, every chance she gets. If you have a different opinion, let's talk about it. Not only that, we got a lot to talk about today in the comments section. A lot. What do you guys think about Claudia Jordan? Does anyone else feel that she is kicking Nene while she's down? Not saying what she's saying is wrong, but she's getting a little enjoyment out of it. Let me know your thoughts on that. And then number 2, do you guys think that Jen Shah's going to get the extension that she needs? And if she gets it, does it matter? Do you guys think she's going to jail anyway? Let me know your thoughts on that. And then someone help me sort out this Heavenly and Toya situation, because it's not making sense. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. It does wonders for my video. If you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification bell, don't forget to do that. I'll meet you guys down in the comment section. We have a lot to talk about today. Until next time, bye for now.